It's the Andy Griffith Show, facts and trivia, with your host, Bob Snap.
Hi guys, welcome to the Andy Griffith Show, facts and trivia. Thank you for being here. I had a request and I'm going to fulfill it. Somebody said, do something about Mr. McBeevee. So I said, okay, I will. Watch me do this. Here are 6 things you probably never noticed in the Andy Griffith episode, Mr. McBeevee. And we're going to start with Blackie, the imaginary horse, did actually make an appearance. The episode opens on Opie galloping around the yard. More on that space later. On his imaginary horse, which he was named Blackie, at the kitchen table, Opie describes the horse to Barney as being big like cowboys have, black all over with a white spot on his nose. This imaginary steed plays a key part in the story about Opie's imagination. Being imaginary, Blackie is never seen. Well, not anymore. Those who watched the episode when it originally aired got to see Blackie poke his head through the kitchen window. Barney, Andy, and Opie promoted Jell-O pudding in one of the advertising spots for the show's sponsor. He's just as Opie described. The Taylors must have built a back porch sometime in season 3. As I mentioned, Mr. McBeevee gives us a rare look at the back of the Andy Taylor home. Clothing dries on the clothesline. Opie's bike stands propped on the grass. A couple of wooden chairs offer a spot to relax. However, one season later, we got another glimpse at the rear of the house in bargain day when Andy heads out to check out in the freezer. Here we see that the Taylors now have a large back porch. Maybe Andy got a bonus check for Christmas in 1962. Barney keeps a file on the hermit. When Opie sits in the police station and describes his new friend to Barney, pay close attention to the folders behind the boy. You can see that Barney keeps a file on the hermit. Could this be the dossier on Quiet Sam from season 1, or is it the eerie hermit with the golden arm we hear about in the ghost story during Back to Nature? Ron Howard reunited with Mr. McBeevee on Happy Days. Astute classic television fans might recognize Carl Swenson as Mr. McBeevee, even without his actor's mustache. He's best known as Lars Hansen, the founder of Walnut Grove and the town elder on Little House on the Prairie. He also played Eddie Haskell's dad, George, on Leave It to Beaver. But we're particularly fond of his reunion with Opie himself, Ron Howard. In an early episode of Happy Days, Richie's car, Fonzie sells one of his dragsters to Richie, which turns out to be stolen. This lands Richie in the police station where he confronts a detective played by, yep, you guessed it, Carl Swenson. Now there's even a little in-joke about Blackie. Now there's a great little inside joke in what Happy Days scene, as well as that it just might be a nod back to Mr. McBeevee. At least, I'd like to think so. Richie wears a shirt covered in horse heads. Blackie? Perhaps. It is called back to childhood, certainly. That's a very cute shirt with the horsies, the Fonz notes. I had jammies like that. Doc Harvey never appears on the Andy Griffith Show. When Andy tells Barney he too has met Mr. McBeevee, the deputy worries about the sheriff's mental health, picks up the phone and rings Doc Harvey. Doc Harvey is never seen throughout the Andy Griffith Show, but does get mentioned from time to time. Doc Harvey's name come up in A Wife for Andy, and we learn in Barney's physical that the medical man once prescribed a harness for Asa Breeny that made the sleepy guard a good half-inch taller. Now, who exactly is Thurston Holmes? In the closing credits, you'll see 3 names listed under cast: Francis Bobbier, Carl Swenson, and Thurston Holmes. You might wonder about that last man. After all, the only characters we see in the episode are Andy, Opie, Bee, Barney, and McBeevee. Well, it seems as if both Swenson and Holmes were Mr. McBeevee. Holmes was reportedly the stunt double shown climbing the telephone pole. It's really nice of them to give him a credit. It really was. I mean, how often do you get that in television? Never showed his face, never uttered a word. They never credited him. I think that's awesome. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I really do. And I don't remember who asked for it, but I hope you enjoyed it as well. I really do. Now, please check out Classic World Comedies, Facts and Trivia. It is on the Andy Griffith Show. Yes. And on how Ron Howard once explained why Opie's attitude changed after the first season of the Andy Griffith Show. This one's really good. I really enjoyed doing this one. Then we got Classic TV facts of trivia. What happened to Hugh Beaumont from Leave It to Beaver after the show ended? Classic rock and country music facts and trivia. Ozzy Osbourne, one-time guitarist. Jake E. Lee was shot after confronting motorcycle thieves. And faith and entertainment. Has Noah's Ark been found? It's a recent discovery that make people wonder. Please check out Faith and Entertainment, if you will. Please subscribe if you have not yet. Please like this video. You guys have a great day. God bless you, and I'm praying for you.